A second wave of the rage virus has now been confirmed by public officials due to an apparently asymptomatic patient who, at this time, will not be named. This individual was infected with the disease and spread it through human contact, as they did not exhibit any violent symptoms whatsoever. This has caused the carrier of the disease to spread rapidly across multiple people without knowing, creating new infected individuals. As a result, this has caused a second wave of the disease to emerge from the shadows. Immediately in response, Code Red was officially put into action by the US Army for London, making the city now closed off and quarantined, ensuring that nobody can enter or leave. Anyone who enters the city or tries to leave will be shot on sight by the military to prevent the disease from crossing over to different locations. During this time, regardless of whether you are infected or not, you must remain at the District 1 safe zone, which is located in the Isle of Dogs, East London. You will be given a secure apartment to remain in. It's vital you stay there at all times, or you will likely be infected or shot on sight. The military is officially heavily patrolling London to look out for trespassers or the infected. If this step in Code Red fails, it's highly likely that the military will further escalate depending on the severity of the situation. This plan is being shared with NATO to ensure that other nations are safe as well. These are truly uncertain times, and it's not known how long this second wave will last, but all that can be done is to follow official orders and remain inside your designated apartment unless you have been told otherwise by the relevant authorities. Here on ITV News, despite these circumstances, we will do our best to keep you informed of the latest information concerning this second wave of the rage virus. Until next time, remain safe and calm. We thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
This is an urgent message from Channel 5. We have suspended regular programming to bring you an emergency broadcast regarding the rage virus outbreak. This is not a test. Vital information will now follow. It has been discovered that an asymptomatic carrier has entered District 1. This has resulted in the virus spreading to another person in the Isle of Dogs, eventually causing an outbreak. This outbreak has caused numerous individuals to become infected with the rage virus, making District 1 no longer safe. You are highly likely to encounter an infected person. The Isle of Dogs is unsafe, no matter where you are in the district. Infected individuals are violently rummaging through every corner, attacking the uninfected. Regardless of the severe risk to your safety and your life, nobody is permitted to leave District 1 under any circumstance, as this will cause the virus to spread. All personnel infected with the rage virus will be shot on sight immediately for the safety of those non-infected. The streets are full of hostile and aggressive patients of the disease. You must remain in a safe place, such as underground or an event, to avoid being seen or attacked by any rage virus inhabitants, as these are the only safe places right now. Please watch out for anyone who exhibits any of the following symptoms: violent behaviour, bleeding from the eyes and mouth, muscle spasms, and a sudden change in eye colour. If anyone you know nearby may have these symptoms, you must get as far away as possible from them and be prepared to defend yourself against them if necessary, depending on the situation. It's important that you do not let your guard down, even for a split second, as zombie-like patients are now commonplace in every area of the district, likely including where you are now. The military is shooting any infected person on sight for the safety of those who are not infected, as well as preventing the virus from spreading outside the district. You must act now to ensure your survival, or you will likely be attacked by rogue rage virus patients. This announcement is not a drill. and we urge everyone in District 1 to take action. If you see any blood from an infected person, it is likely that someone with the rage virus is nearby. You must avoid all contact with blood, as it can transmit the disease from one person to another. We will continue to update you on the situation regarding the mass outbreak in District 1 for as long as possible. In the meantime, please refrain from being on ground level.
Bravo has suspended regular programming to bring you an emergency announcement. Please stand by for further details. District 1 has officially been overrun with the infected, and the military have lost control of the situation. As a result, Step 3 of Code Red is now in effect. Anyone inside the district, regardless of whether they are infected with the rage virus, will be shot on sight immediately, due to the spread getting out of hand. Survivors who are seen outside in the open will be terminated to control the spread of the disease. You will not gain anything from trying to escape or from attempting to avoid it. Trying to hide or avoid being seen by the military will only delay the inevitable. Compliance is key for the safety of the nation to ensure that the rage virus does not spread. We understand that this situation is not an easy event to process. However, this is being done to prevent any further incidents regarding the disease in the entire country. It has been announced that the military has been officially authorized to firebomb the district to clear the area of any remaining infected people who could flee to another place. As we speak, the military are preparing to throw weapons on the ground to ignite the area, with the intention of burning any rage virus patients alive, as well as the non-infected. If you are not infected, please use these last seconds to come to terms with the situation. If you wish, you may close your eyes and await your death, which will occur shortly.
You are now watching Sky One. We have suspended programming to bring you an urgent update regarding the second wave of the rage virus outbreak. Please listen carefully. As you may be aware, Code Red was enforced on District 1, resulting in the US military opening fire on the infected. Unfortunately, this plan did not succeed, and as a result, the military opened fire on anyone who was not infected. This did not eliminate all of the infected people in the Isle of Dogs, which had forced them to move on to Step 3, which involved firebombing the entire district as a last attempt to clear the area of the infected. The area was heavily firebombed, and many of the people and infected perished. However, it eventually came to light that several rage virus patients had managed to survive, emerging from the fire and rubble and escaping the remains of District 1. At the moment, crowds of zombie-like patients are now on the move outside of the Isle of Dogs, making it highly likely that survivors may encounter them depending on your location. Aggressive and violent growling can be heard from long distances, making them a risk regardless of where they are. You are advised to prepare to defend yourself against any infected patients which you may encounter, as they are extremely violent and will attack you on sight. You may defend yourself against the infected with the following: firearms, pistols, rifles, sharp weapons, baseball bats, and explosives. You must not hold back under any circumstances, even if it's someone you know or love who has been infected, as they are not the person you once knew. The virus has taken over their brain and psychology, making them violent. If you see anyone whose eye color has changed in the slightest, you must get away from them immediately, as they may proceed to become violent. You must also remain away from any blood of those who are infected. We have also received some speculation that the rage virus has made its way to Paris, France. However, at this time, this is yet to be confirmed, as several sources are reporting that individuals who appeared to be infected were seen entering the city. At this time, the virus is now considered unstoppable, and you are extremely likely to come into contact with an infected person, so therefore you must remain prepared at all times, as an encounter could happen at any time. Here on Sky One, we understand the challenges that the second wave of this virus has brought, and the disturbances and losses it has caused for this nation. We will update you on the latest news for as long as possible, but in the meantime, thank you, and God bless you all.
Ceci est un message d'urgence diffusé sur ordre du gouvernement français. Ce message n'est pas un test et requiert toute votre attention et compréhension. Veuillez patienter pour plus d'informations. Le gouvernement français a émis une alerte concernant une maladie très contagieuse apparue au Royaume-Uni et dont plusieurs cas ont été signalés en France. Cette maladie est appelée virus de la rage. Il est conseillé aux citoyens français de prêter attention aux symptômes suivants: vomissements de sang, yeux rouges écarlates et comportement agressif et bestial. Si vous présentez l'un de ces symptômes, vous représentez un risque majeur pour la sécurité publique. Le gouvernement français impose un confinement total du pays afin d'empêcher la propagation du virus. Tous les vols à destination de l'étranger et de la France sont suspendus. Il est impératif de rester chez soi pour éviter toute contamination. Il a été prouvé que les personnes infectées perdent la mémoire et tout sens moral, ce qui les pousse à adopter un comportement agressif et à attaquer les personnes non infectées. Actuellement, plusieurs créatures ressemblant à des zombies ont été aperçues entrant dans Paris et ont commencé à attaquer des civils. Des hordes de porteurs du virus de la rage ont été aperçues entrant dans Paris et encerclant la Tour Eiffel. Elles ont commencé à causer d'importants dégâts dans le quartier, le transformant en un véritable enfer pour les habitants. Si vous voyez quelqu'un se comporter étrangement, soyez prêt à défendre votre vie à tout prix. Paris est désormais officiellement bouclé et placé en quarantaine, interdisant à quiconque d'y entrer ou d'en sortir. Cette mesure vise à empêcher la propagation du virus en France. Toute personne tentant d'entrer ou de sortir de Paris sera abattue à vue. La présence du virus de la rage en France est due aux récentes défaillances de l'armée américaine dans la prévention de la propagation de la maladie au Royaume-Uni. En conséquence, des hordes de personnes infectées ont été vues se précipiter vers Paris et s'en prendre à des passants innocents. Nous vous conseillons de rester à l'abri afin d'éviter tout contact avec des patients potentiellement infectés. De nombreux témoignages indiquent que le virus se propage rapidement et risque de provoquer une épidémie massive à Paris. Nous vivons désormais une période d'incertitude et sans précédent. Vous devez vous attendre à des changements ou des retards soudains dans les services essentiels, car le virus de la rage risque fort de modifier notre mode de vie quotidien. Nous nous excusons pour la gêne occasionnée par cette diffusion et nous vous remercions de votre coopération.